All right, guys, what we're doing today is we are creating an automation that is taking information from this spreadsheet and adding it to the information on this spreadsheet. This is the spreadsheet I need to use. I need to update some of the columns, enrich every single contact that exists within this Zoom list, and enrich the contacts that exist in here. We need the parent company, the parent websites, mobile phone, and the LinkedIn, as well as the title of the individual that we're dealing with. So we're going to be using make.com, and let's hop right into it. So what we're going to do first is we're going to search the rows of the first spreadsheet, see if the contact name in the row exists anywhere in here. And if it does exist, then we're then going to take the information, we're going to search the row that exists where the contact exists, search that row to then update fields if they exist. So we're going to go and we are using this one. We're going to take the spreadsheet ID, which exists right here, put that in there. Sheet name, we are going with, we want to search the pamphlet list first. Does it contain headers? Yes. How do we want to do this? We'll search one at a time. We are going to add a column into the spreadsheet that indicates that we have sent the row and we've already checked it, so that never searches it again. We want to search rows one by one here. So row N, we want to make sure that row N status does not exist, and we only want one row at a time here. Go ahead and save that. Search rows, it's going to search the first row, and then we want to go and search rows in the other spreadsheet, Zoom. So the spreadsheet ID is equivalent to this one. We'll go ahead and add that in. Go. Sheet name, we are now searching Zoom. Okay, does first name and last name exist? Only one row we want to find. There is no first name, last name here, so what we're going to do is we're going to add another column here that's going to combine these two fields into one so that we can search the single full name here and see if it exists with the full name in here. So the full name, and we're going to use ChatGPT to figure this out. Give me a formula for Google Sheets to combine the columns of A and B, columns of A and B into a single full name column in C where A is first name and B is last name. Alright, so if you want to avoid showing an extra space when one of the cells is blank, sure. Okay. We want to go A2 and B2. A2, B2. Okay, Clayton, English and Joel. Bang. Exactly what we're looking for there. We can clean this up a little bit. Oh, shoot. So we actually have it reversed. What if we take this and bring it over here? Or Clayton McKay. So we're going to go A2, B2. First name, last name. Good. All right, drag that down. All right, let's clean this data up a little bit. If we need to, EJ, we'll keep that. Looks pretty good. Okay. We're going to say if we need to refresh this. Let's see. Full name. How do we want to do this? Full name exists. So we're searching the full name here. We want to we'll say full name is equal to full name. Contact is what the full name is in the first one. Yep, contacts. One. I think there's only going to be one anyways. So let's try this. Let's see what happens here. Okay. We'll give it a 5 limit for now just to see if we can find one name that exists. Nope, I don't know what's going on. Run once. 0 bundles. There we go. All right, so it did find one. So operation number 4, Abby Del Rey. Actually, no, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Ashley Luna was searched here, and then Ashley Luna was found in the other spreadsheet. And now we have all this information from Ashley Luna in the second spreadsheet here. So what we want to do now is take that information that was found from Ashley Luna in this spreadsheet, bring it over and enrich this spreadsheet with parent company, parent website, title, a couple other fields. Okay. Now we will array aggregate to stop all these bundle. We actually don't need this. Now we're going to go and add update a row. Okay. We are taking spreadsheet ID, taking this, putting it here, select from all. Sheet name is pamphlet. Row number is the row number of this first operation, so it was row number 2. We have okay. Parent company is D. Parent company is D, so we're going with company name here. Website was directly after that, I know that. Title was I. So that is the job title. And then we have LM for mobile phone and LinkedIn. mobile phone, LinkedIn, save, and now we want to update a cell here and mark it as sent so that it doesn't search that row again. Do we also want to, so these direct phones are just the HQ phones. I might also add in the direct phone from here and there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. So let's go. We'll do phone 1 here. Insert 1 column left. We're gonna go direct phone here. So L is now direct phone. So let's go into here. L is the direct phone number. M is the mobile. N is the LinkedIn. And actually, we can just update the cell here and go sent in O. Let's double check that it's O. Yes, it is O. Then we can go ahead and get rid of that. All right, let's test this out. We can live with 5 in a row. We got to go to statuses. Oh, actually, we can't update sent here because it's only going to update the rows that we actually find contacts for. So let's do that earlier on. Add a module, update a row. The reason we want to do this at the beginning of the path and not at the end is because if we put it at the end, the amount of rows that we find that match up, that number is going to be the amount of updates that happen at the end. So we're actually saving a couple of operations by putting it at the beginning because it's always going to be 1 here. Enter manually. Sheet name, pamphlets, pamphlet. Row number, it was this row number. And then column range, A to Z is fine. And it's O, yep, status O, sent. Okay. Let's give it a try here. What we want is these rows to update if they're found in here. So not every row is going to be updated, but we want as much enriched information as we can retrieve from this spreadsheet right here. So we're going to search those first 5 rows again because sent wasn't added to them. So let's see if this works. So search rows. So for some reason, we got a bunch of extra operations at the end when we didn't need them. So we updated nothing for a lot of those rows. So what we need to do is add a filter here. So update a row, that's what we want. We should have had sent added to the end of all those. Yep. And we want to add a filter here to save on operations. So that's, let's see what we want to do. So 1 didn't work. Output no bundles, no bundles, no bundles, a bundle here. So add a filter, row exists. We're going to do total number of bundles not equal to 0. Okay. Let's run that again. We're doing another 5. So, Oh, so it looks like there was 4 contacts out of 5. That's nice. Okay, let's keep running this thing. Let's double check this. Bundle didn't exist, so it didn't go through. All the other ones did exist. Let's double check that here. Oh, here. Found, 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 not found. Okay, so this is working very smoothly. Because there's a few hundred rows here, instead of sitting here and clicking 5 rows every 20 seconds, I'm going to go and set this up to search 10 rows every single minute, and this should be done in 35 minutes. The reason I don't want to do it all at once is because you're going to be spamming the system in that case, and I'm going to be left with errors. So I just want to chip away at the sheet. We're going to set this up for every minute, regular intervals, activate the scenario, save, and let this run on its own. And in 35 minutes, in 50 minutes, this should all be done. As you can see, it's still running 10 rows at a time. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope you learned a lot, and I'll see you next time.